49ers got their home schedule off to a disappointing start against the Demon Deacons last night. But there's no time to sulk as they get right back at it tonight when the Seahawks of Wilmington pay a visit to Charlotte. It's Charlotte versus Wilmington, next on UNCC TV. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Charlotte 49ers Hockey. This is Greg Machopoulos joining you live from the Extreme Ice Center, where your 49ers seek victory against in-state rival Wilmington. These two teams met right here in Charlotte back in February last season when the Niners winning in a big way, 9-4. The Seahawks come into tonight's matchup 1-1 in conference, defeating Elon in their last game back on October 5th in a tight one by a score of 3-2 in overtime. Junior Joey Alexander tallied twice in the overtime victory. Niners, of course, were just here last night and fell to Wake Forest 4-2, scoring one goal on a shorthanded breakaway and another one 4-on-4 late in the game to give them some life, but it was not to be for them last night. The story late in the game was the health of center Vaughn Beeler, who took a nasty hit going feet first into the boards, which resulted in a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. But by all accounts, he seems to be feeling all right, and nothing serious came to that. The teams are just about finished up for warm-ups. As you can see, they are ready to drop the puck here momentarily. We'll be right here for the national anthem and the puck drop. And we are just about ready for puck drop here in Charlotte. Another hockey night, back-to-back games for the 49ers. Last night, of course, having Wake Forest pay them a visit, losing 4-2. And they look to get back to their winning ways tonight. 2-1 in the conference overall after that defeat last night. And, of course, Wilmington coming off of a win over Elon in overtime 3-2 back on October 5th. Dangerous players to watch out for Wilmington. As Joey Alexander scored 2 of those 3 goals, including the game winner. Pretty young team on the Wilmington roster as well. Only 2 seniors on the entire roster. So lots of youth that hopefully Charlotte can take advantage of. Opening faceoff. And we are underway here in Charlotte. Wilmington gets it out. 12 dumps it back in. Just inside the zone. Now 72 picks it up. Centering pass in front. Bounces over the stick. Great opportunity for Charlotte early on. Cross corner dump in. Backhanded low for number 2. He can't find it. Charlotte tries to cycle it down low. And an early whistle. Looks like the net may have come off. 33 seconds in so far, Charlotte owning the territorial advantage on the first shift with Coach Troutz's first line. Immediate line change for Wilmington, see if they can't change their luck early on. And we'll try that one again. Far referee ruled for a whistle. Backhander goes behind the net. Out comes Wilmington with it. Backhander finds its mark and just barely sneaks out of the zone. And Wilmington tries to regroup. That pass misses its mark. And Charlotte tried to break in. Slid off the stick of 72. Now Wilmington finally plays a little dump and chase. 33 stops it. Pass it over. Good check along the boards. There's Alexander. He fights for it. Finds a man behind the net. Pass whiffs back to Alexander. He was looking for Umscheid. Umscheid centering pass in front. Looking for Yakovone. But well defended by Charlotte. Had 3 defenders all over the slot area. Was not going to let that happen. Huge collision in the high slot. Seems like both players are fine. There's a long shot. Misses well wide by Howell. Charlotte looking to break out. Intercepted it center and dumped right back in. Wilmington again to the forecheck. Turned over along the boards. Centering in front just off the right skate of the netminder. That one deflection twice in front. And now a tripping call in the offensive zone. It's going to go against Dan Howell in front. That shot from the point redirected a couple times. Finally went off a skate and he trips up his man in front. So a penalty 200 feet from his own net for Dan Howell. He'll go to the box for a maximum 2 minutes. So 2:04 here in the first. Charlotte with an early power play chance. This was something they could not take advantage of last night. They were given opportunities. Wrist shot from the point redirected wide. On the half wall, they play catch. Back to the point. Wrist shot, easy save made by Biesemer. Battle on the half wall. Charlotte looking to outnumber to keep it in the zone, and they do just that. Again, trying to set it up along the half wall. Battle in front of the net. Try to creep it down low. Now they switch sides with it. Looking for a shot there. That shot misses well wide and actually self-clear for Charlotte. As that wrist shot from a bad angle goes all the way out of the zone, they'll have to regroup. They break in with some speed now. Drop pass, looking for space. Charlotte getting some different players out there. That puck goes off a skate and all the way back out. And they'll have to re-enter one more time. Dangerous play there. Lost his stick. As Umshide ended up with 2 sticks in his hands. Nothing to be called on that one. That dumped and gloved down nicely at center ice. And Charlotte looks to break in and finally make something of this, but they come in offside. 39 seconds remaining on the power play. So far, nothing dangerous from Charlotte. A little bit of possession along the boards, but Wilmington doing a good job keeping them out wide, not letting them get to those high danger chances. Face off one back. Break in looking for some space. High slot was there, but intercepted. Well played by Wilmington. Dumped all the way back down. You can tell that's what they were looking for. Wilmington active sticks. Making sure that comes out. Drop pass. Now looking for some speed. Backhander save made by Beesimer from a sharp angle. Easily smothers that one up with just 8 seconds remaining on the power play. I say anything towards the net is a good idea. Bad angle like that though. Beesimer kept his position, hugged the near post, and did not give up an opening. Along the boards, 2-on-1 battle for Charlotte. Back to the point, slap shot from there, save made by Beesimer, saw it all the way. And melts that one down into the breadbasket. Team's back at full strength now. So Beesimer looking sharp, not giving up any rebounds. Cycled back around the boards. Couldn't handle it behind the net, giving Wilmington a chance to try to break out. And they do just that. Turnover at center ice, though. Here comes Charlotte with some speed. Down the left wing. That shot well wide. All the way to the right point. Slap shot from the point, blocked. Nicely done. And ends up on net. Diving play off the deflection, and Beesimer handles it. So again, Charlotte with the territorial advantage. Wilmington just a couple clears, a little bit of dump and chase on the few times that they've had possession. But Charlotte owning puck possession up to this point. That slap shot goes into the far corner. Wilmington again fails to clear it out initially. Now here they come. Sends it softly on net, easily stopped as Max Woodleaf out there with his twin Gage Woodleaf from Wilmington. Pair of wingers on the same line. Now that one nearly intercepted. That could have been a breakaway for Charlotte. Cross ice pass off the stick of Max Woodleaf. Kept in the zone. They wrap it all the way around. Stewart looking to keep in. Backhander, but Charlotte intercepts and comes out with it. In the zone, bouncing puck. That one just stays in the zone briefly. And Wilmington just shoots that one all the way on net. Easily handled as Wilmington goes for a change. A little chip and chase from Charlotte as Miller backhands that up the boards. Wilmington gets it out. Umshide could not get to that one. He has it now. Wilmington building speed through the neutral zone. Stop and go. That shot easily sticked aside by the goaltender. Umscheid missed that rebound attempt. Back to the point. And easily picked off by Charlotte. Out of the zone they come with it. Cross corner dump in. Charlotte will change up their forward lines, giving Wilmington a chance, a free opportunity to get in the zone. They whip it around. Stewart unable to find it or check that funk. Now it's Alexander. Drop pass to Umscheid. Save made. Centering pass in front, still loose in the slot. So good opportunity. Alexander set that one up. There's a centering pass. That goes through the point. That wrist shot's blocked. A golden opportunity for Umscheid off the pass from Alexander. As Charlotte dumps it in. So Wilmington with some dangerous pressure for the first time in this one, nearly 7 minutes in. That cross-ice pass misses everybody. That's going to go for icing against Charlotte. So good pressure by Wilmington forcing the errant pass. And at the 7:07 mark, Charlotte will have a defensive zone draw. You can see what we spoke about just before the game with Alexander. Dangerous player, but also shows some distribution attributes on that one, leading to a glorious chance from the slot. But a solid save prevented Wilmington from getting on the score sheet. Now some neutral zone play. Neither team really able to break through. Charlotte regroups. Nice little backhand feed. Allowing them to break out of the zone with some speed. A solid check by Yakovone, leading that puck to go out of play, and the puck will come out to the neutral zone for the faceoff. So both teams trying to build speed from their own zone, but neutral zone clogged up right now. Teams sharing turnovers left and right. Up the boards, kept in. Quick wrist shot gets blocked. Another shot from the point. That one also blocked. Ends up just trickling wide. And Wilmington gets it out. Race for the puck to see if it'll be icing. And indeed it is. Max Woodleaf gave it a go. But could not win the race on that one. Puck all the way back in their defensive zone. Face-off won by Charlotte. Turn it over, though. Watch out, a possible breakaway here for Wilmington. Solid play defensively. Number 12 on Charlotte. Swiping the stick, preventing Max Woodley from having a potential breakaway. They wave off icing on that dump in. As Broadwell pressured. Broadwell takes his man out. Hard collision. That one does come out of the zone. That'll be offside. Couldn't quite keep it in for Wilmington. It's Tanner Broadwell with a solid check behind the net. Neutral zone draw. Dumped in. Dangerous pass in front of his own net by 28 of Charlotte. To the point, that slap shot goes just wide, nearest post. And out they come. The official getting in the way. That puck eventually goes out of play. And it looks like that'll be another neutral zone draw. Charlotte looked like to have a little bit of speed going, but the linesman ended up being in the way a little bit. Taking away any opportunity at that. And dumped all the way down. They do not rule this icing. Initially it looked like they might have, but probably the right call not to. That one ends up all the way on net. Easy save by Biesemer. Intercepted centering pass in front off a skate, and out comes Wilmington. Through the neutral zone 3-on-3, cross corner dump in as they'll go for a change. Now intercepted. Fresh legs out there for Wilmington. As Alexander again. Alexander behind the net. Feeds the point. Wrist shot off the glove of the netminder, goes behind the net. Now centering pass goes all the way through and just sneaks out of the zone. And well offside is Wilmington on that one. Crossner over to Alexander to set that up. And then the wrist shot from the point. Off the glove and just over the crossbar. Didn't seem like he knew where it was. But Charlotte escapes. Charlotte takes over. And whistle goes. Wilmington up the boards with it. It's Zucker. Zucker by himself makes a nice move to go out wide. Zucker still with a centering pass in front. Delayed penalty call. Slap shot save. Rebound over the top of the net. And now a late check after the whistle. As a save was made and then a rebound attempt just chipped over and a late hit by Zucker behind the net. So power play for Wilmington. That shot off the side of the net. Here's Alexander. He fights with it. Alexander retains possession. Still with it. Dumps it into the corner. That one not cleared out. That pass intercepted. Still not out of the zone. Kept in nicely. Here's Alexander with it. Back to the point. A little heavy touch, didn't give himself a chance to shoot it. And that one eventually dumped all the way down by Charlotte. Wilmington regroups. Logan Stewart. Umscheid goes around his man. He has a clear shot to the net and a save made. So Umscheid with a nice move. Self-pass around the defender. It's Crossner. Taking off the puck, he gets some help from Zucker. And he misses Umscheid at the point. Well off target. And Wilmington clears it for Charlotte. Errant pass by the netminder Biesemer, but Wilmington does get back to prevent any opportunity for Charlotte to get a shorthander. 35 seconds remaining on the power play for Wilmington. Just barely onside as Alexander with some nifty stick work, but Charlotte dumps it all the way back down again, and they'll have to regroup. Time for one last rush for Wilmington. That pass deflected. And now pressured by Charlotte up against the boards. They'll dump it out. They'll just about do it for Wilmington's power play. So Charlotte with a solid penalty kill. Umscheid really only had the only solid chance. That bounces. Netminder doesn't know what it was. It was right in front of him. And the whistle does go. He never really had it. It was sitting about 2 inches in front of his pads. Zucker made a run at it, but by that point the whistle had blown. $7:19 to go here in the first. Still 0-0. Intercepted behind the net. And a pass to the point misses its mark. So Wilmington, seems like every time they get a chance to put some solid pressure on Charlotte, blow that opportunity, kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Now a chance in front, that one just wide. On a turnover in front, Wilmington just dumps it out. They'll gladly take that after that opportunity for Charlotte. That wrist shot just over the shoulder of Biesemer. And unable to keep it in his own, and now Wilmington will come out 2-on-1. Centering pass, that's a great defensive play by 11 from Charlotte. It was the twins, Gage and Max Woodleaf, with that opportunity, but nothing doing. There's a stick save by Biesemer. Off to the corner it goes, and now Wilmington breaks out with it again. Muscled off the bucket, and now another 2-on-1. There's shot, save made, rebound, squirts out to the far side. Charlotte takes over. Another save made, another rebound. As Crossner again with two solid opportunities for Wilmington. As he and Zucker put the pressure on. Zucker dumps it all the way in. So after a while, it looked like Wilmington wasn't getting anything going, and suddenly they've turned the tide on Charlotte, putting together all the pressure. Seems to have found their legs. Intercepted at the blue line. Charlotte, caddy corner dump in. So both teams slowing it down a bit. Hand goes up, it's going to look like a delayed penalty on Wilmington. Puck squirts free. So delayed penalty on Wilmington. And now needless icing by Charlotte on a delayed call. It's going to be a cross check against Wilmington. So Charlotte power play with 4:58 left here in the first. And it's going to be Crossner, who had two glorious chances to put his team up by one. Instead takes a cross-checking penalty on the same shift. So instead of an offensive zone draw, it'll be a neutral zone draw because of the icing. Charlotte looks to take advantage. That pass save made by Beesmer. And cross corner dumped all the way down. Charlotte will have to regroup. That shot just over the net. An offensive zone draw. Wilmington can't clear it. Wrist shot deflected, right pad saved by Beesmer. And loose puck kept into the zone by Charlotte. Centering pass in front, one-timer misses wide. Try to get it back to the point. Knocked away. As Funk has it. Short-handed Funk. He'll just look to kill time. He's outnumbered. Charlotte comes away with it with 44 seconds left on their power play. Touch pass. And in they come on the off wing. That pass, great pass in front, score! Beautiful touch and go passing by Charlotte. And a power play goal. On the give and go, they finally built some speed through the neutral zone, breaking the pressure from Wilmington. And with 3:33 left in the first, Charlotte has a 1-0 lead.